Okay, welcome to my video. I did this sketch in my sketchbook, or in a sketchbook, because I have like a bunch of them. And I had these fine art markers. They're called fine liner color graphics. I got them at like my local art store. It's called Blick's. If I can find it, I'll put like either a picture up in this video, or I'll just link it down below so you can see what they are. But that's what all the line art is done in those fine liners. And I had did that, and I was like, well, I should just color this. And I'm like, okay, well, if I'm gonna color it, I might as well record it, because I'm trying to like be consistent. So I'm hoping to post once a week, maybe once every other week. But this was like just a cool doodle. I wanted to kind of fill up like a sketchbook spread. And so right now I'm just like coloring it in, essentially, right? So I'm using Copic chows. I like them because they're smaller and it's easier to like wrap my hand around it. I've also been working on making sure to get like a even coat with them, so like not too heavy and not too splotchy. I find it easier to do that on like smaller areas that I have to cover. So that's pretty cool with these ones. Like, I literally just doodled all over this page. Doodled. It sounds like I said doo-doo. Usually I speed up the video. I do like ×2 speeds, I think, so I double it. But this time I'm just gonna like let it roll. Like just real time coloring it in. So when I finished the sketch, I was like, oh, let me just try and like pick out all the markers I'm gonna use. But I felt like I had to keep going back into like my little marker. Everything that holds my markers is like a little case that has like expandable like slots that you slide the markers into. I feel like I kept having to go into that and like, oh, I didn't grab this color. Because I tried to use colors that matched like the fine liners. So this little robot guy that I'm coloring in right now, he just looks cute. Because I think I drew like the eyes first. And I was like, oh, like maybe a square head and little hands. I don't know. And this is the first time I've done like more than one angle of viewing or of recording. I don't know. So I had my camera for like that over the shoulder type look where it's like at an angle and you kind of look, like from the left, essentially, because I'm right-handed. And I watch like a YouTube video like, oh, I record on like my non-dominant side so your hand isn't like blocking the drawing. But this angle that we're at right now is like the top down view, which I had, like, you can see in the photo, or not the photo, in the video, like that white plastic thing. So that's like, I don't know, I guess it's more for like vloggers and stuff. I got it, I want to say like a year or two ago, but my phone was dying when I was recording this, so I had like a battery pack on my phone, but it wouldn't go in like the phone slot on this like recorder thing, so I just set it on top. I guess that's why it kind of looks like it's a little shaky sometimes. I think it's doing a really good job now. But I just have my phone like sitting up there so you can get, oh yeah, see the shake? So you can get like a top down view. I don't know which view I like better. I think I like the overall in like video quality that I get from my actual camera. But my phone's camera isn't bad either, like, but I think I just like it the other way. So I think I'm trying to pick like a color right now. I'm like thinking like, what color do I want to do? And I go over into the little bag to pick out a different color. Maybe I should just cut this part out, but I guess I'm not going to. Oh, brown. Oh, we're going to do brown for the hair because I used the brown marker. I remember that now. Oh, and we grabbed out a blue. Okay. What else? And the pink. Okay, so the pink is for the background. That darker blue, I think, ends up being for the camera. And yeah, so we just go into that. I also tried to work on like some blending in this spread. So I'll start at like the bottom and then I'll go to the top. It's like, oh, I kind of want to blend in another color here, which we'll see like on the cat. I thought like those straight lines would make it look kind of scruffy, and I don't think they do. They just like look like weird scribbles. And I kept forgetting to put that piece of paper underneath the underneath my drawing, so I got like bleed through. I'm not sure what sketchbook this is, but the paper is pretty thick, but it does bleed through still. I don't know if that's the paper or if it's me like pressing too hard. This color I thought was going to be more of like a lighter purple, but it was a darker blue. But we just roll with that because what can you do, honestly, besides keep it moving? Yeah, I started like coloring in a lot of different directions, which I'm trying not to do because I want it to look more cohesive. But I think if you go over it, it'll blend it in okay, and you don't get like those lighter marks or whatever. I should like swatch all my Copics, whatever you want to call them, honestly. Just so I know what they look like on paper, but honestly, I'm kind of lazy, so I probably won't. But I really liked like the little cute robot guy. I like him a lot. I also didn't really do any highlighting or really any shading on this piece. Mainly because I just wanted to try out the fine liners, but I just forgot to. What I thought was nice about them is I didn't really get any bleed from them. So I don't think they're like water-based or anything, or if it's because I'm using like alcohol markers. Hold on, I'm reading the back of the box. It says, brilliant colors thanks to high quality and low... Oh, they are water-based ink. So I don't know if it's because I use like alcohol markers that I didn't get any bleed through, or if I let them like just dry all the way. But that was really cool. For that to work out that way. Because I know a lot of times when I do like line art for like bigger pieces, excuse me, I'm yawning a little bit. Is that when I go over the lines with the marker, they'll like smudge, and I hate that. Because it's like I work so hard on line art, because line art's literally like my least favorite part. And it just smudges. Now I don't, oh yeah, so I still have the like, we'll call it like the shield paper to try and stop it from bleeding through to other pages. I do actually have it on the right side, so it's bleeding through onto the paper. This color though, this Copic color that I use for the skin is E11. Honestly, it's my favorite. I don't know, it gives such a nice, warm, mid-ish tone that it works. I think I moved the paper over. So, I'm just gonna kind of let this play through some. We're gonna go through like the skin tones and the hair. And I'll come back a little bit later to talk some more. But enjoy just watching. Or if you're drawing, or whatever. So we're kind of almost coming up on the end here. We got all those flowers colored in, and we went into the sun. I don't know why I decided to add lines to the sun. Maybe it was just being really geometric about it. I like that red. It was very rich, but not super bright. And the brush tip just honestly is everything. We can see that I can't color into the lines well. I wish I didn't use orange and red. I wish I used a different color for the middle part of the flowers, just to kind of make it pop more, because that orange literally just kind of blends in to look like red. But it's not the worst thing. It could have been worse than that. But honestly, if you've made it to this part of the video, thanks so much for watching. I post a lot on TikTok, the same username as my YouTube, or I think it is. It's Chill Draws. I use that for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, if I'm correct. And if you want to support me other places, you can see the final picture drawing instead of the quick little last part you see at the end of the video. This yellow is really pretty. Sorry. We still have to coloring in all those petals was so annoying. Drawing them was annoying as well. But yeah, this was awesome, and thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. I think that's what you're supposed to say at the end of videos. Please watch and subscribe. But yeah, it was a great time. This is almost finished, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.